Problem number 17.
I don't like it.
Alright. If I have 3/4 divided by 2/5, right? Then what I would do is I would flip this, right, and multiply.
Yeah.
So I'd have 3/4 times 5/2. Does that make sense? Okay? So we're going to do the same thing up here. Okay? So we're going to flip it so this one doesn't get flipped, the second one. So this is still x squared plus x minus 6 all over x plus 3. In fact, I'm going to bring that down just a little bit so it doesn't get confusing. So it's going to be x squared plus x minus 6 divided by x plus 3, okay, times x plus 6 times x minus 3 divided by x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay? And another question was asked to me. They were like, well,
You have to put the other side of parentheses.
thank you. And another question was asked to me, and he said, well, are we only worried about x cannot be -3, -6, and +3? And I was like, close. Okay? Close. The one thing you have to remember is this cannot go to 0, and this cannot go to 0. Neither one. Because this is being divided by this. Okay? So if this top goes to 0, this goes to 0, right? So none of these can go to 0. Okay? So this is almost the case, but we also have to take into effect that. So it's basically all of this cannot go to 0. Okay? So when we group these, and we get x, x, this comes down minus, this tells me that they are
Different? Oh, the same.
same. Why same?
Because like plus is the same.
Yeah, the sum, same. Sum, same. Difference, different. Right? If that's why I like to kind of remind my head. Sum means the same, and a difference means that they're going to be different. Okay? And then I need, the product is 3, and the sum is 4. So I need two things that multiply to be 3, but that they add to be 4.
3 and 1.
3 and 1. Okay? So again, we have a +3 and a +1. So I could reorganize this as -6, -3, 1, and 3. And that's what x cannot be. And there's your extra credit. Okay? And then, let's take a look here. Parentheses, 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 parentheses. Then I've got x, x. This sign comes up. This sign tells me they are different. And I need a product, which is 6, and a sum, which is 1. And we are subtracting in the sum. So what multiplies to be 6 and subtracts to be 1.
3 and 2.
3 and 2. Okay. So now I'm going to rewrite this. So I have x plus 3 times x minus 2 times x plus 6 times x minus 3 all over x plus 3 times x minus 3 times x minus 1. Okay? Now what can I cancel?
X minus 3 and x plus 3.
X plus 3 and x minus 3. And I'm left with
X minus 2 times x plus 6 over x minus 1.
okay, so that's one answer. And then the next answer, x times x is x squared. X times 6 is 6x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 6 is negative 12. Right? Then I'll collect my like terms. These guys. So I get x squared plus 4x minus 12 all over x minus 1. And that's my other answer. Is that clean? Does that work? Questions? How do we like